In this video I will show you the brand new version of Emergent Drums, which is a drum plugin that generates infinite samples by using AI. I will go over the features and how they work, and then in the end I will teach you a little trick that you can use to make money with this plugin. My name is Matt Flank. Yes, I cut my hair. Let's get started. Okay, so this is Emergent Drums when you first open it up. I first need to tell you two very important things. Number one, this is version 1.6, which is not the final version, but almost all the new features are already here. I can show you the new algorithm, for example, which is not public at the moment, I believe. And second, as soon as version 2 goes public, the plugin will increase from $150 to $250. If you still want to get it for a lower price, with an additional 20% off, you can use my code, which is linked in the description or in the pinned comment. Now for all the features. As you can see right here, we have drum pads, which are just like in any other drum sampler. Every pad has a sample and we can change the sample simply by selecting what sample we want. So let's select the snare for this one, for example. And as you can see, it starts generating a snare with AI. Let's take a listen. Pretty solid, especially for a hip hop snare. I really like this one. Now you can edit the sample in a couple different ways. You can change the length. You can change the attack, release to make it more snappy. You can clip it if you want. You can adjust the frequency range of the sample. You can export it simply by dragging it like this, and now we have an exported sample. Next up we have panning and pitch, and then the most important feature, which is this slider. This slider will determine, if you generate a new sample, how similar it will be to this one. Let's put it in the middle and see what we can come up with. Okay, so this is kind of weird, and this is still a thing. The algorithm sometimes generates this weird noise at the end of a sample. However, that is no big deal. You can just cut it off, decrease the release a little bit, and now we're left with this. So very easy to fix. Let's generate another sample. Let's do a completely random one. Not really what I like, but no problem. I can just generate a new one. Just like that. Now another cool thing is that you can create an entire kit on this one and use this as a drum sampler. You can play with some pads, for example, or with MIDI clips. I still find the hi-hats a little bit janky and the cymbals, but especially the snares, kicks and claps I think are really good. Now let's say that you made an entire kit. There is also this feature right there that allows you to drag out every single sample in the plugin at once. So maybe you're doing a sound design session and you're just designing 16 snares. Let's quickly do that. Okay, so my Ableton crashed in the previous video, but I wanted to show you how easy it is to actually make a set of samples with Emergent Drums. So what I'll do right now is set every single sample to snare and come back to you. So that took me 3 minutes to make 16 snares that actually sound okay. Let's take a listen. And all I did adjust to the samples is the length of the sample and the release. Otherwise, this is completely out of the box. So now let's say that I want to use these samples in a sample pack. I can simply just drag them all out, like this, onto a new track. What I can then do, if I don't want this space in between, and this is a quick Ableton tip, is select all the samples, drag them to arrangement view, to session view, drag them back onto the track. And as you can see, now all the space in between is gone. And it's incredible that it is so easy to actually make so many samples. And because all the samples are royalty free, you can actually use those to put them in your own sample pack and make money with that. So now if you're interested in this plugin, you shouldn't wait too long because the price is going to go up by $100 if the plugin receives the big update. Right now you can get it for $150 with 20% off if you use my code, which is linked in the description or in the pinned comment. And you also support me and the channel by using my link. Now, if you don't want to miss any news about plugins or discounts or Ableton tips and tricks that I make or music that I make, I made a Discord server which you can join. In there, you'll find other producers, other people making music to connect to. You can share your music, ask for feedback. You'll stay up to date about my work, and you'll receive updates when I post a new video or when I make a new tutorial. And you will receive updates when I make some new content or there is a plugin that discounts, and I can let you know as well. So with that being said, subscribe if you don't want to miss future videos. My name is Matt Flank. Thank you for watching. Stay creative. Peace out.